I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. But where is my messenger? How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon English stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The shallowest thickskin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented, in their sport forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So, at his sight, away his fellows fly. And, at our stamp, here, over and over one falls. He murder cries and help from London calls. Their sense thus weak, lost with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from healers all things catch. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there.
And
in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
this falls out better than I could have devised. But tell me, hast thou yet matched the English youth's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the gentlewoman nearby, that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same gentleman.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why do you think that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain my Xander in his sleep, then kill me too. His son was not so true unto the day, as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? No, it cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murder look so dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in your glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius. Wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou draggest me past the bounds of maiden patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men. Oh, once tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder, do so much?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
Tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more, and from my hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce main. Here, therefore, for a while I'll remain. While sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For debt that bankrupt sleep, this sorrow owe, which now some slight measure it will pay, if for its tender, here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not the false turn true!
fate overrules that one man holding troth, a million fail confounding oath on oath?
Oh, about the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helen of London look thee find. Oh, fancy 6 years and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, bring her thou here. I'll charm his eyes against she doth appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, sink in apple of his eye. So when his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the golden sun in the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here, at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise that make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born, in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh, devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you shall nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, put in two scales, will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none, in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, beauteous rose, perfect to bargain. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyes? Crystal is muddy, oh how ripe and show. Thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. Oh, hold us up thy hand and let me kiss this princess of pure white and steel of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I know you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes. None of noble sort would so offend a maiden, and exhort a soul's patience all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do, till my death.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest adjourned, and now to Helen is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith that thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide dear. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, and pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found, mine ear, I think it brought me to thy sound. But why dost thou unkindly leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all you fiery eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee, made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me in this foul derision? Is all the counsel we have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours spent when we chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is it all forgot? All school days friendships, childhood innocence? Will you rent our ancient friendship asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me.
Have ye not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent? What? That I be not so embraces you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate? What miserable most to love unloved, this you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
Aye, do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Lysander, whereto tends all this?
Away, you horror!
No, we seem to break loose. Take on as we follow. But yet, come not. You are untamed, man. Go.
Hang off, thou vile thing, let loose, or I'll shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
Thy love, outloathed medicine, hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, soothe, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond. For I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll trust not your word.
What? Should I strike her, hurt her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What greater harm can you do me than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was ere while. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Then you left me, oh heaven forbid. In earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh me! You juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fie in faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height. and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she had prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails give me to twice.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower, again.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that, in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you, for love I followed him. But he hath chid me hence, and threatened me, to spurn me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go, to London will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone. What is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helen, she shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not. Let you take your part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Nothing but low and little. What? Will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus. Acorn, go.
You are too ambitious in her behalf and scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helen. Take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt pay for it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, and we'll try whose right, of thine or mine, is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay. I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
You, mistress. All this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence!